Hey guys, welcome to Reuel Recommends. Today we're reviewing the sequel to the highly successful A Quiet Place with A Quiet Place Part 2. It's directed by John Krasinski, back in the director's chair. It stars his wife Emily Blunt, the children who are phenomenal. What is words? Uh, phenomenal acting talents in the film, and with two new additions of Cillian Murphy and Hounsou in the sequel. The movie really takes place right after the events of the first A Quiet Place, following the sacrifice of John Krasinski as the father. The two kids survive, having found a new way to kill the mysterious monsters by basically paralyzing them with pain through the use of the hearing aid by the eldest daughter, allowing Emily Blunt to shoot them. And the film picks up with, of course, them surviving that onslaught in the house and beginning to leave it to venture out to find a new safe haven and perhaps other people to survive this apocalypse with. Before that, we are treated to a flashback scene that shows day one of when the famed monsters hit planet Earth. And that was a treat, if not for just for two reasons. One, it was great to see John Krasinski back on screen as the father. He was my favorite character from the first film. Uh, and him and the actress playing his daughter, I thought she's an amazing talent. And in this film, it was good to see them. And it's good to see the rapport between the actors and the family as a unit. And we get to see Cillian Murphy being introduced in the flashback, which helps set up the tone for his character later when Emily Blunt and the kids bump into him. And the film does not disappoint. The score and sound editing is on point. You're holding your breath. I particularly loved it when every time the character or the camera was on the daughter, who is deaf in the film and is played by a real life a deaf actress, and the sound just switches off completely, and you see the world through her senses. And not only does it give me profound gratitude for the five senses I have, but enormous respect uh, for this character braving through the apocalypse with this ability and seeing the world through her eyes. And I think that treats us, the audience, to being able to walk a mile in someone's shoes, seeing them, not having any judgments or any preconceived notions, until you've walked a mile, until you've lived in their space. And John Krasinski allows us to live this apocalypse through Emily Blunt as a mother who just gave birth, now having this newborn baby, trying to ensure she doesn't cry or make a sound, having her attached to an oxygen tank, to make sure she doesn't cry or make any noises, to the two kids who go through a lot in this film, especially the second boy, who goes through an accident very early on in the film and has to survive the remaining period of the film, coping with it. And what this film does so well is it sets up where the first film was a love letter about parents having to protect their kids. This sequel is about the kids protecting their family. And does it hit you? With from the daughter wanting to go and find others a safe haven for where other people are surviving, to the mother and the younger boy trying to cope and dig their roots in and trying to defend themselves against the creatures that are coming for them. The one drawback about this film is that now that you know the mechanic of sound that was used in the first film, you're prepared for it. I don't have that same fear of the creatures this time around because I know what's going to happen. I know how John Krasinski is going to scare me with the sound techniques. But one thing he does so well is that he is an actor's director. So no matter what's on scene, I'm glued. I care for them. I want to make sure they're fine, they're good, and it's just amazing. Excuse me, and it's just amazing to see the actors play around with it. I was a bit disappointed to see Jimon Hounsou only there for a short time, but such is the fate of this world that the characters are living in. Um, it's you live and die from day to day, and that can be said for any of the characters. No spoilers. um, A Quiet Place Part 2 is very much a second episode in this genre. So it ends very much like the first film, kind of on a satisfactory, poignant note, but a bit of a cliffhanger. So, John Krasinski, wherever you are, get working, give me part 3. Can you direct part 3, part 4, part 5? Because I need to see this all in one go. I can't wait. I love this franchise. It's done so well. My verdict is 8 out of 10 for sure for A Quiet Place Part 2. Thank you guys for listening in. Do like, comment, subscribe, and take care of each other.